A warrior's path is led by fate. The circumstances are destiny. Each one of our lives are defined by intrinsic stories. It seemed inevitable that at some point, the stories of Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia would intertwine. The common denominator between the two are power, but the differences are in a dichotomy in styles. No true champion can call themselves the best if they aren't willing to be challenged. What better wager than to risk the O of being undefeated? The greatest rise to the occasion. If there can only be one, then whose destiny is it to be the chosen one? The deadliest punchers are the ones who know how to set traps. Tank is a counterpuncher whose MO is to sit in the pocket to draw fire from his opponents. Once his opponents open up, they soon realize nothing comes easy, as there's return fire from artillery. Being that Tank possesses heavy firepower in his arsenal, his philosophy of war is simple: a low punch output with cannon rounds in every punch. This embodies the belief of less is more, as it is the quality of punches, not the quantity. The traits that complement Tank's power best is his speed and chin. Sure, he's taken punches in fights. If the gods of war bless you with the touch of death, you'd be willing to give a punch, to trade a punch also. Sometimes it takes getting hit to get the opponent comfortable enough to open up. As a puncher, it's in the firefights where the tides shift in your favor.
Look at the leverage. Watch the power coming through the hips and how he sets himself.
Tank is as compact and powerful as they come. Crafty enough to pull opponents into traps. Technically sound to fight in the pocket. But most importantly, explosive enough to close the gap with Thor's hammer.
Garcia was actually walking to the corner of Tank Davis and asking his brother what happened. He is dazed.
If speed kills, then Ryan is a killer. Not only does he have the size, but he is fast and powerful. Most of his power derives from his snapping punches, as he was truly blessed with fast twitch muscles. Ryan is best from the outside when he works behind his reach and jab. Once his jab is established, the lead hook and right cross are soon to follow. He has shown blitzing combinations as well as heart in the will to win, as he got up from the knockdown against Campbell, then wasted no time jumping right back into the blender to take control. He has shown his counterpunching abilities, where he is able to fight off his back foot while still able to garner good leverage in his strikes. The warrior spirit lies within, as Ryan has shown his willingness to engage in exchanges.
Duno, Garcia able to land that right now. He's down, he goes. Right-handed up. His body can carry that extra weight. Ooh, that one got around the gloves. How much taller he is, but guess what? People want to throw and he caught him with a left hook.
I think the biggest factor in this fight from Ryan is his self-control. He has shown to be a little overeager sometimes to engage. If the moment becomes too big and he loses discipline, this will greatly favor Tank, as he is the bigger puncher of the two with the more durable chin. Ryan will most likely be the one pressing the action. Tank's window of opportunity will be his timing, catching Ryan coming in. Ryan showed to have issues with dealing with movement. When he was unable to cut the ring off against Tago, he forced a lot of furies while negating his range, which in this instance would favor Tank, as he is best in close to mid-range. Ryan also has a bad tendency of fighting tall and pulling straight back with his head high. This is how he got caught against Campbell. If Tank can push Ryan back at some point, the overhang will definitely be there. The X factor of the fight will be Ryan's discipline. He will come into the fight the bigger man. He must control the distance from the outside. Tank will be setting traps and waiting for Ryan all night. Like the Rollies fight, it only takes one false move to end the night. Avoid exchanges and work behind a long jab. The jab will control the distance as well as pace. If Tank gets agitated and tries to close the gap, this is where the lead hook from Garcia will come into play. Ryan fights tall, so Tank's jab may be completely obsolete, as he will be way out of range. Feints will also be very important. It is vital to trigger a counterpuncher. This will ultimately throw off Tank's timing. Set off the traps in order to land your own punches in return. The winning outcome will come by outboxing Tank. Tank has shown to give up many rounds this way, but he has always found a way to turn the tides with his power. Ryan must not get sucked into these exchanges. The way I see it, Garcia will control the early part of the fight from distance. Tank will fight conservative. Somewhere in the middle rounds, when Garcia decides to pick up the pace, Tank will catch him flush. If not coming in, then in between his combinations, as his head will be tall and chin high, dead on his center line. Tank Davis by stoppage.